So what makes a diva? Apart from an exquisite and perfectly trained voice, well, there are divas and divas. It's 2 weeks until Tosca opens, and as a vital part of her preparations, Angela Gheorghiu is choosing some diamonds for her gala night party.
Mama! Mama! Look at me, Mom! Mamma, como deixa uma vez? Oh my God!
It's absolutely fantastic.
Et voilà.
You can tell the idea was really to have perfection on every stone, and the idea was to have stones sparkling as much as Angela's voice.
I think I'll wear this for the opening night. So you come to the opening night?
Absolutely.
Bravo,
Absolutely.
me too.
Looking forward to it.
So I have these wonderful jewelries after the performance. I have wonderful jewelries during the performance, and I hope to give you the most beautiful jewelry I have inside, just here. You don't see it, but it's impossible to pay it.
But Angela wasn't born into this 22-carat lifestyle. She grew up a very long way from Bond Street. She invited me to meet her in Bucharest, where she still keeps one of her homes.
This is it. Angela Gheorghiu's Romania. That's Ceausescu's government building. She was brought up here, went to music school in Bucharest, was educated here.
Like every other Romanian of the time, her upbringing was dominated by the personality cult of Ceausescu and his own brand of Romanian communism. Angela suggested we meet at the Ateneo, Bucharest's main concert hall, where she'd performed some of her very first recitals. She said 10 o'clock, although after a previous experience I wasn't entirely confident about her punctuality. But I stood corrected when she appeared, driving her own car, only half an hour later than planned.
How are you? Nice to see you too.
She began by making sure that I stopped pronouncing her name incorrectly.
Angela
Gheorghiu.
Gheorghiu.
Bravo!
Thank you. When you were a little girl,
Yes.
did you dream of very early on of coming here at all?
Oh yes, absolutely. To come here and to sing here and...
Were your parents, were they musical?
Not at all. My parents are the most simplest persons in the world. So my father was a train driver, so he drive me to Bucharest, and not only me, so thousands of people. So
Okay.
come and see how beautiful it is. It's a wow hall.
It's a
wonderful.
wow.
Yes, wonderful.
How did you know you had a voice?
Because it was so simple. So I was in a kindergarten, no? And I start to sing first La 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 with everybody, so in a choir with our colleague. And then my voice was so big, so I couldn't sing because it was I couldn't sing just.
Your voice stood
teacher,
out among all the
it
other
was
children.
yes, and in my house and then in my school, they start to give me other songs to be by myself on stage. So my first song was Brahms, no, a lieder, Guten Abend, Gute Nacht. I sang with my sister, both of us in 2 voices. And we have little names. My name was Gina, and my sister's name was Nina.
And you used to come here with your friends when you were young?
4 girls came here because in the evening it was a concert with a wonderful, handsome pianist, long hair, nice Russian pianist. No tickets. And we opened this door, Lucky it's still open.
Yes.
So because it was open this door, so I just came in, stay with 3 colleagues of mine, so 4 girls here inside for 6 hours.
6 hours. What about food and?
Nothing, just nothing. So laughing, screaming. But
Why? So you were here because you thought you wouldn't get in otherwise?
no, otherwise, so no performance, no tickets, no plays, no nothing.
But she wasn't sneaking into concerts for long. A year later, she gave her first performance in the hall and quickly earned a reputation in Romania through recitals and TV appearances.
Tell me, when you're living here in Romania, under Ceausescu, very difficult.
Oh, very difficult, very difficult.
So what was this sense of, how important was music in this world?
The most important for a lot of us, because it was the only way to escape, in other words, to dream.
From the age of 18 to 24, during the dying years of the Ceausescu regime, Angela studied here at the Bucharest Conservatoire.
When you walk through here, does it feel nostalgic to you?
It's very nostalgic. I study each day, but even here when I was a student, even Sundays.
And did you, in your singing lessons, did you have to train your voice? How did they teach you to train your voice?
My voice, the truth, my voice, the technique, when I was 18, when I came here, it was ready. I never worked on my voice. So that was, I had only master classes. I mean, I just learned repertoire, like I'm now an opera singer.
Isn't that very unusual? So you're saying that from a very, very early age, maybe then before your teens even, your voice somehow or other was formed.
Yes, and I suffered a lot. Now I'm used to it myself, you know. But in that period it was difficult.
So it's ironic, isn't it? Because you had this special gift, this voice, you find it difficult to fit in with the other students. You were ostracized.
Absolutely. Because I think it's much more interesting. Puteți să deschideți lumina, vă rog? Mersi. Mulțumesc. So this is a real class of opera, you know. We sang parts of opera, entire operas. I sang also, I remember when I sang the second act of Traviata, I was sure, and everybody was sure here, we wait the day when you sing Traviata, entire Traviata. So, and I thought, wow, one day I will, mamma mia. So, I was sure I will sing, but to sing an entire opera, to have this responsibility, it's a bit scaring. But, you know, things happen.
And it was Traviata that brought Angela diva status. In 1994, only 4 years after she left the Conservatoire, the BBC took the unprecedented step of clearing the evening schedule to broadcast her astonishing performance from Covent Garden. By now it had become pretty clear to me that Angela could never have made the journey from communist Romania to international stardom without being tough. But the strength of character which got her there also gave her a reputation for being demanding and difficult.
Is the pressure so great that really, in order to be fair to yourself and to your voice, sometimes you need to let off steam?
Yes, it's true, but if I see very clear it's bad or it's not good, I can't do it because I can't, for example, I can't rehearse to be tired, because for me the results is the very important. So the performance, if the performance I'm really tired, so I need to cancel, so that's zero. I have a crack on my voice or whatever, and I don't want to, it's too late.